Who met Zahid in Bangkok?
Yeah, that is quite the question.
Right. I mean, in the document we're dissecting today, that is definitely not some, casual question about travel itineraries. It's
A massive red flag.
exactly a massive glaring red flag raised by a political leader who suddenly realizes a covert coup is basically being planned right under his nose. So, welcome to today's deep dive. If you're joining us to get a shortcut to being well informed, you are definitely in the right place.
Absolutely.
Our mission today is to unpack this really highly charged political excerpt. It's titled "The Bangkok Conspiracy and the Fracturing of Malay Unity." So we're going deep into the labyrinth of Malaysian politics, looking at this alleged master plan, historical grudges, and what the author calls a grand illusion being sold to the voters.
But real quick, before we dive into the actual mechanics of this alleged plot, we really need to establish some ground rules for our analysis today.
Yeah, definitely a good idea with this one.
Right, because the text you brought for us today is, well, it's heavily partisan. I mean, it makes these sweeping claims, really intense accusations, and it paints certain political figures in very stark, critical terms.
Very critical.
Yeah. So we just want to be clear. We are not endorsing these viewpoints.
Right.
We aren't taking sides or, declaring the author's claims as absolute truth. Our objective here is just to impartially dissect the architecture of this specific narrative. We want to understand the strategies, the psychology the author is using so you, the listener, can see exactly how this message is constructed.
Spot on. It's all about looking at the blueprint of the argument. So jumping in, the entire document pivots on that opening inciting question about Bangkok. The person asking this, Muhyiddin Yassin, the president of the Bersatu Party.
Right.
And the author highlights that Muhyiddin is pointing out a terrifying reality for literally any leader, which is that there was zero mandate for this meeting.
Not at all.
No directives, no official approval. It was completely off the books.
Which leads the narrative to a very specific structural conclusion. I mean, if there was no official approval, it wasn't some formal diplomatic negotiation. It was a covert operation.
An ambush in the making.
Yeah, basically. In the high-stakes environment of national politics, the framework here argues that a secret movement of this scale simply does not happen by coincidence. It requires, orchestration.
And the text actually names the orchestrators.
It does. It points fingers directly.
Right. We have three alleged masterminds behind this plot. There's Ahmad Zahid Hamidi, Anwar Ibrahim, and this is the wild part, a mysterious third figure.
The unnamed leader.
Yeah, an unnamed leader from within Muhyiddin's own Bersatu Party. The text describes this person as someone who has publicly pledged absolute loyalty to Muhyiddin, but is secretly scheming behind his back.
And that dynamic, that right there is the engine of the entire document.
The betrayal.
Exactly. The juxtaposition of public loyalty and private betrayal. Through this lens, the author lays out a three-step master plan that was allegedly cooked up during that Bangkok rendezvous.
Okay, lay it out for us. What's step one?
So step one is to weaken the Bersatu Party from the inside out.
But how exactly does a single unnamed leader do that? Like, you don't just walk into a political party and hit a self-destruct button.
No, of course not. It's about leverage and access.
Mm-hmm.
The document implies a sort of psychological warfare campaign.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Imagine a mole at the highest levels. They use their access to sit in strategy meetings, nod along with the leadership, and then actively subvert those plans by planting seeds of doubt among the rank and file.
So they're just quietly fracturing the internal trust.
Precisely. And once that foundation is weakened, the masterminds can execute step two.
Which is?
To force a change in leadership. Specifically, the goal is to oust Muhyiddin and elevate a figure named